We hid the Black Soul Stone in the deepest part of the Nephilim ruins near here. I thought it would be safe, but Malthael found it all the same.
I consider myself an expert on all matters concerning boggits. The boggit itself is a small, odd creature given to foraging and burrowing. Under normal circumstances, it fears humans, but it can be incited to great violence when under the influence of magical objects. Rings in particular seem to excite them.
Damn, it's so good that Fury is not running away. Instead, actually, damn, it's so good. It was really annoying for the barb to lose all this rage all the damn time.
The first time I saw a witch, she burned. Father took me to the town square to see it. Look, he said, that is the face of evil. But she looked like any other woman, and burned like anything else. Then the flames engulfed her. Her eyes found mine, and she laughed.
Interesting. Perhaps they have her own motive.
This is the entrance to the tomb, but someone's collapsed it.
Adria.
It looks like we'll have to find another way into the ruins. What was that?
This reminds me of the beginning of beta of Diablo 5. Again, similar place, seals on the doors, everything. It's very similar.
Impossible.
This was just one entrance to the city. There are guide stones littered across the blood marsh that will lead us to the main one. The guide stones are useless to most, but will reveal the correct path to a Nephilim such as yourself.
The cursed Boggin is a ferocious, hulking beast with an exceedingly bad temper, aided by packs of boggits.
You cannot run, Adria.
Remember to get the information we need before you...
Right.
Well, that's not very reassuring.
The cursed Boggin is a ferocious, hulking beast with an exceedingly bad temper. Aided by packs of boggits, it will fight anything that crosses its path. Invariably, some of the boggits will die, but the survivors are rewarded with scraps left over from the Boggin's prey. If only my assistance would work for so little.
The wipe is so huge in comparison with the small tiny things.
The Boggin Trapper's snares are surprisingly effective, though I have no idea how they learned to fashion them. Most of the Boggin's feeble intelligence seems to be centered around killing and eating, and in this respect, their efforts are admirable. Perhaps I should hide one of these snares near my tent when I'm sleeping.
My father could never understand. He was born into privilege and wealth, and he spent every moment of his life trying to protect it. I was his flesh and blood, but he cared more about the names in books and the faces of the paintings on the walls than his living daughter. Do you know what fear is? Fear of who you are. Fear of what your own blood would do if they knew what you were. No, you could never understand it. People look to you as a savior. Have you ever thought about the lives you've taken? They were fathers, lovers, daughters.
Og.
It was dog. Okay.
I had believed my new assistant was the noisiest creature in the world, but that was before I discovered the Shrieking Terror. This bat-like monstrosity produces the most ear-splitting racket imaginable, and furthermore managed to make my assistant scream even louder. I think my headache will last for weeks now.
Vulkathos guides my hand.
No, okay, what about the item? Legendary ring. Supposed to be good. Well, can be good at least. Duck speed. Resource cost. Summon a treasure goblin who picks up normal quality items for you. After picking up 13 items, it drops a rare item with a chance for a legendary. That's a good ring. That's quite a ring. for sure. 20 resistances, 40 resistances. Okay, let's replace this one. That was the shitty goblin. But more legendary items sounds good.
Something coming. They think he wants to hurt us. Cheers.
Name is something.
What? I'm not dead? You have my thanks. But a word of warning. These animals carry a plague and must be killed before it spreads.
No way.
To create a potion to fight it, I cut one of them open and took its innards. They smell it on me. That's why they're attacking. Here, take this as my way of saying thanks. I must get back to my work.
Maybe I should try to use different Fierce Charge. 3 charges are reliable, but sometimes the infinite charges doesn't work, so it can be good as alternative. Frenzy effect also increases your damage. Okay. Turns whirlwind into the torrent of magma that deals 400% weapon damage as fire. That's a lot of damage. Add a chain to the spare to throw all enemies hit behind you and slow them by. I don't know. Doesn't sound really good.
They asked me what I see when I look into the fire. I see a burning man. I see a burning witch. I see terror and a hunger that will consume everything. What hope do the works of men have against such all-consuming hunger? I gave myself to the flames.
So I can feed it to a goblin. Okay. No, it doesn't look like it. But he is annoying. Making all these noises.
This is one of the guide stones, but nothing happens when I approach it.
Let me try.
My father burned. He screamed as the flames consumed him, and the smell was sickly sweet. He had found me. For once in his life he had noticed me, and when he saw that the flames did not touch me, he breathed one word. It was his last.
So she burned her own father for him to notice her. Very logical. Lemons.
There are 4 entrances to the Nephilim city, each one etched with a sigil. Only the correct one marks the true entrance to the tomb, however. When you activate these stones, one of the wrong sigils disappears.
Okay. Good stuff. Looks funny. Oh, that's the guy's solution to this
Figure
location.
out which sigil is the correct one. Now I know which sigil marks the correct passage.
Oh, that's another one. What is this?
This is not the right passage.
What do you mean not the right passage? Yes, continue to tell Russia then. Passages exist? They need to go only in the correct one.
This is not the passage I am looking for.
Actually, fire shows like one of them. She called fire incorrect
With all
one.
my might!
It should be a wind, I guess.
That opponent there must have wonderful treasure.
Vulkatos guides my hand.
Then
Searching for the maggot brood has been quite an adventure. I first observed the corpse of one near the road to Westmarch, where it raised such a stench that my new assistant vomited twice on my favorite traveling cloak. The stains came out eventually, but I was sorely
This cannot be
vexed.
opened yet. How tastes your fear?
it's a lot of traps. Damn, slowed me down.
This must be where all the plagues in Westmarch come from.
Have you ever caught one of them?
Entrance. Too many maggots.
Vulkatos guides my hand.
So many maggots. Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Don't become even 5 of them. There is only 3 for blue enemies. Now it's up to 5.
Die. I will not be denied.
So many variants of ways. This logic is the right one. Complete the Act 5 expression choices and below. So I didn't finish exploration of Act 5 really, but I already finished it. That's funny. So maybe all the next levels will be more strict. Maybe it's just amount of listed places. It's not like I care about achievements in Diablo 3, but just funny as a fact.
Back to hell, dog.
Because logically I'm in phase 2. Where the boss is Adria. There should be another boss. Logically next one should be Maltail itself. But no guarantee.
We are fighting a battle that was lost before it had even begun. To follow the Black King into a war against Westmarch was folly of the highest order.
So
Each
many
day only
achievements,
brings us
what the
closer
hell?
to complete and utter defeat, but our commanders refuse to surrender.
Yeah, just roll. Hidden everywhere.
I'll taste your fear.
That's why it's better not to miss indications. It's interesting, that given logic to exploration, and also this is not just a bonus key for loot, you actually can find something interesting there. It's very cool. I like how it's done. It's very simple and primitive sometimes, but it's still nice. Another ring. Can it be the same ring with another goblin? It would be hilarious. It looks different. Blend of hollow whispers. The ring occasionally haunts nearby enemies. 6% XP, that's pretty nice. 90 poison resistance, that's a lot. Other features are not that good, but I'm sure what means hounds may be a transfer to myself. It can bring more harm than good in theory. But I can test it. Let's see.
I'll taste your fear.
It would be nice to have this some exploration. Looks like it's just killing random target.
This is not the right passage.
Yeah, this is not the right one, for sure. Last one.
Over there! Bridges!
The faithless. Yeah, probably convoys was unnecessary. But okay. It would be good to be able to unsummon them to recover some cooldown. The right one should be there or there. Oh, I actually already can see it. Okay, the skill is cool. how to kill, how to get fury, how to get faster to the location. And then cave.
Back to hell, dog! I can't pick up anything else.
Damn, give too much crap.
I need to go back.
Too many items. No, I don't need any rings. No, I suppose. This legendary items that they making some items useless. Just useless. Like I have such a good armor that I don't need anything else until other legendary. When Diablo 2 and Diablo 1 legendary items, okay, unique items were just usually stronger items with a little bit unusually strong properties. But unusually strong properties, but not unusual properties. And in Diablo 3, properties often unusual. Like every item have at least one feature. It's kinda logical, but it breaks the bones funny. So it feels strange. Eventually leads that also yellow items become used as trash. This is not good. Like there will be some additional use for these items on that game. But even now they almost all the rare, so just a trash. Later level will be 70 always. So I will probably fast gather some legendary items. And I will not need any rare items. This is a random part of the loot system. Why is the music is like thrice louder than any other track? Why is it sand track? On technical side, games clearly have problem with sound. No one balances the volume of dialogues, of some sounds, of some tracks. It can be just multiple times louder than others. It's very strange. It's very unusual to see such problem in kind of AAA game.
I will not be denied.
Especially in Blizzard game. So loud.
The ancients smile on me. I can't. I will not be denied.
What? Oh. Went through all this cave on the ground. That's interesting. Very unusual for Diablo 3. This one called level 1, so probably it's the one level.
Vulkatos guides my hand.
There should be some purpose of this place. Maybe missing it.
Steady. Yes.
Yeah, there's some other way.
Impossible.
There is some part is right and opposite side. In opposite direction.
No way.
Damn, I'm just running. I'm smashing everything. I found something.
You wilt against my blows.
It's so easy to miss them.
I cannot open this.
Wow. No legendaries, but at least I found something. Probably will be faster to teleport to town and then back to the main location. Then run through all this. Oh, look at the damage. Alarm. It's way more damage. Even better stance, chance to deal away damage and hit also. Yeah, that requires this by far. Anyway. That surprised me a lot of damage. The first useful item of this type. Okay. Now what about the design? It's possible to use. It can be halberd. Some Lomax. Weird designs. Let's use the big axe. Kind of hope damage even a little bit too big. What a game. Round. Nothing here. This animation is so silly.
Impossible.
Damn, the damage is nice. No Martian.
Someday you'll be as good as me.
This music was nice, but too loud.
You wilt against my blows.
this is so weak. This isn't good. I'm not really tracking the season. I don't care about that. I'm playing for all the details and story before Diablo 4. And also I will have some time to play in game.
This is the passage I have been
I
looking
created season character just because. Why not?
Not enough
I
fuel.
wasn't needed a new character,
I'll have to pay
so why not the
attention.
season 1?
The flesh shaman was created from the blood of the witch Adria. Because of that, the shaman is able to use magic as she does, channeling the power of blood and fire. Luckily, Adria only has so much blood to shed, and not for much longer.
I had half a mind to explore the ancient ruins outside Westmarch, and then I realized they were crawling with dreadful scarabs. Of course, these creatures do not frighten me, but they make my research much too time-consuming, and I am widely known for my efficiency. Am I not?
No, I don't like hope in such games because
I think the faces on the
it makes
wall are
enemies
staring
tougher.
at me.
Sponge
Probably
enemies are
because I'm
boring.
so handsome.
Also, I'm playing for the story, so I'm listening every single dialect, single book, everything. So I'm going slow. I'm not interested in of Diablo. I played years in Post of Exile, for example. Never like go up there because sponge enemies is not good enemies.
You winked against my blows.
I like to play glass cannons mostly. To smash enemies fast. And the character will be not really tanky.
Back to hell, dog.
So many of them. The next location. It's mostly clear. Without many dirty details and everything.
Your flesh is weak. Die.
So many weaklings. I hope that the change will come eventually, but well, maybe not right now.
You cannot stand before me.
Silence. Damn. It's so loud. Smash them non-stop.
I have uncovered and obscured an ancient tome in whose pages is recorded an impossible tale. The secret history of a race called the Nephilim, gods by another name, and their ruined civilization in the west. If this is true, how could all signs of these Nephilim be lost, but for the record of this single tome?
Ancient race. Oh, technically everyone was Nephilim in the past. And then they were nerfed through the World Stone.
Die.
which way was correct?
My thief sense is tingling.
Because now I'm not sure that I'm the
Nephilim were not gods,
there's no one.
but our own ancestors, gifted with long life, magic, and abilities far beyond ours. Yet they were still men. I wonder if these pages hold the key to unlock their powers once again.
Can be connected to what Andrea wanna do. Connected to Nephilims. This Nephilim powers.
How
She wanna make
your
herself
fear?
a Nephilim. So this is the way. Ah, so this was the right one. Damn, I hate this backtracking. It's missing and I need to run to all this, damn it. Some of these cockroaches.
I can't.
Yes, you can. It's closed. And there is a chest inside. Nephilim switch. It's called Nephilim switch. The music is too epic for just a random chest.
The ancients smile on me.
He was stuck in monster soul.
I grow stronger.
Didn't hear what he said. And that's no. I need to wait for it. It's annoying. Okay, what about other skills? While active gain life per fury, okay. Increases resistance to all enemies by 20% while affected by war cry. Nah, charge is the best one for sure. Even out of fury. But maybe actually is it really that useful right now? What can I take instead? Like I'm getting fury based on this, so it's not that important now. Additional armor, maximum life and regeneration, dodge chance, resistance. Okay, for now charge is the best one. When I will need toughness, then I will need to switch it. Launch. Oh, so it's very new skill actually. It wasn't available. What to do? Surprisingly, all the ultimates are available, but not the avalanche. What's so special about it? There's a massive avalanche of rocks to fall in an area, dealing 2,400 weapon damage to all enemies caught in the pass. Okay, so it's full screen of death. Interesting. Okay, now chunks of molten lava random launch at nearby enemies. Dealing 6,600 weapon damage as fire. That's a lot of damage. It's more than ultimate skill. What the hell? The skill is broken. At least it's a lot of damage. Cooldown is reduced by 1 second for every 15 fury spent. It's basic property actually. Cooldown is reduced by 1 second for every 25 fury spent. Okay, when from both sides push enemies together, then 2800 weapon damage is called to zone them by 60%. Turn up to 3 charges of avalanche. Damn. That's a lot of damage. Giant blocks of ice hit enemies for 2400 weapon damage is caught and freeze them. It's a pretty strong skill, but I don't need so many strong skills. Not sure what to choose. Okay, what the next? Reduce the cooldown of your earthquake, code of vengeance versus a berserker. No, thanks. With 30, no, it's nothing. Would you use this one? Yeah, music is like, yeah. It's more horror pum 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 variant.
I don't want to meet any woman who'd choose to live here. Well, I mean, maybe if she was pretty. Never mind.
So he's fine if she's pretty. No, okay. The scoundrel.
A good shot!
Screen so loud.
Laura, this is as far as you go. Catch up to me when it is done.
Going to kill her aunt.
Guess I will kill her. I need to get information first.
Adria birthed these golems from the blood marsh. Their bodies were formed from the water and earth of the marsh itself, while the venom of the marsh creatures gave them life. Their very skin seems to burst with the poison of this land.
This location is really nice. Simple but nice. Also just nice. Also nice that when I smash them with systems now, some corners, details, brushing. Nice to see some interactive parts.
You wilt against my blows.
Flying away and make it trash.
Die.
In rooms. I don't wanna miss rooms.
No way.
Not everything is interactable.
Die. Back to hell, dog.
Yenen.
How tastes your fear?
The music is so random and different in these locations. Sometimes it's quiet, sometimes it's loud and powerful, sometimes it's very out of the place.
You cannot stand before me. No way. How tastes your fear?
Damn, it's just a river of these creatures. It's pretty nice, actually. There's so many of them.
Impossible.
Which is annoying small creatures, they transform into slow enemies.
Your flesh is weak. I can't.
So what just happened? I tried to enter, but I wasn't able. That's it? Or not? How many of you I need to kill? Oh, legendary weapon. It's pretty sweet. No guarantee it will be better than what I'm using right now. How nice. No, okay. Well, it's probably will be better. It looks like a Butcher Axe. Yeah, it's Butcher's Carrera. Look at the damage! Wasn't twice stronger. Damn. That's a lot of damage. The Butcher still inhabits his Carrera. What does that even mean? Twice better stats, twice everything, just twice better. And required only 45 level for some reason. Its legendary items just broken. This weapon was enormously strong. Way stronger than anything. And this axe just twice stronger than this weapon. Even more than twice. Damn. No, well. Okay, let's equip this in Bones Cleaver.
Either I've been drinking too much, or these ruins are reacting to your presence.
This is a Nephilim city, and I am a Nephilim.
But I always thought I was a little bit Nephilim. A teeny bit?
No.
Nope. Well, yeah, there is no change in this place.
Vulkatos guides my hand.
Supposed to be changed actually. Was on release as far as I remember, at least a little bit. At least I don't remember the shit show with infinite health. Like this health globe supposed to recover my health, but I don't
will
need it.
not be denied.
They shouldn't die like a darn. It's supposed to have some changes.
Vulkatos guides my hand.
But that's no change. I don't have
I'm
space.
returning to town.
I don't remember how in game even looks like really. I remember some portals, so you need to gather something. Like, I remember that they added something that you need to do this adventuring of sorts, so just grind it to be able to enter a place. It was weird. Oh, actually, look at this hammers. They're doing similar damage to this cleaver. Why is they so way stronger? Because they 60 plus, not 50 plus. Maybe each 10 levels power drastically rise. Like, because these buffs become stronger. So it's not the butcher cleaver, it's actually all the weapons become stronger. Look at this. Damn. That's weird. That's a lot of resistance. A lot of strength. A life, an armor, everything. It's a good one. Critical damage is good, yeah, but I need attack speed and chance of grind instead. 67 or resistance. Yeah, stats become way different from 61 level begin. So it's up to the next level of stats. That's why it's such a big difference. Like 50 plus items different from 40 plus and 60 plus the difference from that. Just a huge leap. Yeah, its properties become twice, thrice stronger. The same properties, like 20 of all resistance was cool, 30 was best, and now we can see 70 plus. Obviously stronger. It's like next difficulty items or something. New gems. Oh, I have slot and pants. To strength. Substitute uses it's additional strength. One item given me 1000, what's the point of placing best possible gem to get 60? It just makes 0 sense. Best stuff, but I don't need it. Transmogrify it into something a little bit less weird. Texture. It can kind of funny to have instead of axe, but again, these nugs, that's fine. Let's use the axe. They have something to say, surprisingly.
I was separated from the other soldiers and surrounded by the dead when I saw him. I gazed into the face of death himself. I couldn't move. I just stared as he passed through me. His touch was like ice, so cold. But something in me changed. Something I cannot understand.
Okay, man, let's burn this one. He's already corrupted.
Tira's newly established rule over Westmarch did nothing to quell the civil war, which continued until she was driven mad and eventually killed by the plague. Cornelius, grandson of Justinian III and slave to the Zakharum faith, used this opening to crush the rebels once and for all and become the new king.
Pretty complicated and uses history, actually.
Where are you going? I have some good news.
Good news?
I mentioned what you did to some guards I met. You could get a commendation or something when this is all over.
Oh, that's fantastic.
At least someone getting good news.
I thought the angels were on our side. They should be here, helping us.
Basically, yeah,
There
we're
is
all the
confusion
answers.
and dissension in the high heavens. You must remember, Malthael was our leader once.
You are on the Angiris Council. You can command the angelic host.
Imperius commands the host, and he will not unleash them on a fellow angel, especially a former member of the Angiras Council.
You can tell Imperius that I will remember he did nothing while my people died.
Yeah, it would not help at all. Definitely will not help. Okay. Damn, I missed the ref time. It would be cool to trigger it again. Sometimes it just charged away and weapons damage. It's a shame. Yeah, but why it's cleared. Who's ringing? Like who stole the bank and it's ringing? Like some sort of alarm. There's strange music sometimes. We reach Andrea, finally. She's dead.
Let's see where you've been hiding, Malthael.
Well, it's actually useful.
The angels will never suffer us to live. They cannot accept the fact that we may choose our own path. At least demons are not so rigid in their beliefs.
Not the reason to follow demons. Oh, what the heck? It's some weird Dandarian.
We will choose our own destiny.
Diablo sent me.
I probably should listen here, but well, hard to resist.
Diablo will return. I have done what I can to ensure it. He always finds a way. In your heart of hearts, you know this.
Before she died, Adria conjured an image of Pandemonium.
She was searching for Malthael, so he must be there.
It's in Pandemonium. So we will return to Act 4 Pandemonium. Endeavor. Interesting. The favorite place of Tyrion when he just, well, killed some demons around. Alright.
I need to go back.
We go into Pandemonium. Probably would like to return to the place.
Now we know. Malthael is in Pandemonium.
No doubt he has gone to the fortress. Malthael can hold out there until the end of time. He is forcing us to come to him.
He is a coward, hiding until he has enough power to confront me.
The only way to Pandemonium is through the high heavens. Let us leave at once.
Leave it once, so it's probably the last moments in this
Lara!
place.
Peter!
Are you looking for somebody?
Oh, it's my children. They're out playing a game, but I'll find them soon enough.
I wouldn't be so sure this place is still dangerous.
I now know death better than I know the shape of my hand or my own sword. Hendel charged into battle at my side. I'd known him since I enlisted, but when I looked at him that night, I had a vision. I saw the faces of the men he had killed, and I saw that he would not live to see the morning.
Well, Shit happens.
According to the records, King Rakus had a strong jaw, hair as black as night, and wore gleaming armor over his muscular... Sorry, what was I talking about?
I have no idea.
Every time Westmarch is invaded, a hero appears to save it. History is much easier to write with a strong protagonist. Rakus and his sons built much of Westmarch during their time. The ruins and the marshes outside the city may be their work too. Of course, whenever I ask the Crown for gold to further my excavations, there's always a more pressing matter at hand.
Obviously.
We can't start to rebuild until we know that the one who caused this devastation is dead.
I am still searching for him. I swear to you, he will pay.
I hope so.
I'm tired, actually.
So, now it's on to Pandemonium? You'll see a world only a few humans have laid eyes on before.
I have already seen heaven. It did not impress me.
Ah, the beauty of life is lost on you, isn't it?
Now it's time to say hell.
See? Aren't you happy I didn't tell you beforehand that Adria would turn into a hideous monster?
Why would that possibly make me happy?
You're so much more effective when you're stewing in blind rage, thirsting for revenge. We wouldn't want you to peak too early. Petty details would have just served to distract you.
She just used me, and it's not go. What about you?
When I was forced to admit my beliefs were wrong, I was lost. I was afraid I would always feel that way. But instead, a sense of calmness has come over me. I'm no longer at war with myself.
Your strict vows were holding you down. You are now a free man, Cormac.
Finally.
Dirges was possessed by an all-consuming rage. As Zai had stolen what was most valuable to Dirges, he would take from Zai all that he held dear.
I would have killed him.
Dirges took something much more dear than Zai's life. His joy. He killed everyone Zai had loved and held dear. Oh, then he slew Lyria. Her light went out from the heavens. The seas wept, and the waves of their tears crashed upon the shore.
So he basically killed the girl that was stolen from him. He killed many of the people, but he did nothing to the guy. Very logical. You could just kill him, return Penaunt, and live in peace? I don't know. That's weird.
In the end, Zai trapped Dirges in the ruby Lyria had worn. Zai kept the stone around his neck as a reminder. In time, though, the burden grew too great to bear, and he cast off the stone. His divinity, everything. Where there once stood a young god, there was now just an old man.
An old man, eh?
So the story says.
I would call him Zai, but actually he definitely enjoys a knife. So no, it shouldn't be like it, but who knows, maybe. Okay, time to go for Pandemonium.
What is this?
Pandemonium gate? What?
The gate!
What?
The Nephilim is here!
Nephilim is here, yeah, but what the hell? I thought Pandemonium was a fortress in hell. That's for post-humanity.
Dares to attack us? Malthael is my brother. I fought 1,000 battles by his side, and I care not that he seeks to destroy you and your kind. But my brother has grown sick, and he must be put down for his own sake. Yet I have not the heart to do this. And so it falls to you. Come, Nephilim, to Pandemonium.
So when you need me, you just come to Pandemonium. He do nothing. What a moron. Beerus the shitter. It's the worst angel ever. Even Malthael is not bad. Not that bad.
Malthael tried to stop me from entering Pandemonium, but nothing will keep me from him. Now I will cross these battlefields, where angels and demons once fought. I must find the Pandemonium Fortress, where the Angel of Death waits for me. I will show him what death means.
He's supposed to be Angel of Wisdom. How he become Angel of Death?
This is even stranger than I expected. That's unusual.
So this is Pandemonium now. Diablo 2, it looks, well, different.